of the evening when it's your turn to ask the questions. Before we go into those, I can tell you that we've had 240 questions. So we're going to be here till Wednesday. But fortunately, 235 of them are the same. So let's do that one first. Vince and Andy, how are you getting on with the new album?
Well, I think we're doing all right, really. From we've had a while off, like 2 or 3 years, maybe. Yeah. So we kind of I did some writing with Vince in San Diego. At his new place, and then we met up in Mallorca and did some writing there too. So probably we have about 17 ideas or so.
Yeah, I mean they're not really songs, they're kind of melodies with chords and melodic ideas. And then so we do those first. We record mostly with piano or with guitar. It's really simplistic. And then those ideas have developed. But you never know. You never know until you do them, how it will turn out. But it's kind of, we felt pretty good, right?
Vince, quick, come and listen to this bug. I feel like fly flying around, say like, yeah, can you hear that tune? Yeah.
If you could compare what you're working on to a previous Erasure album, is there any comparison points that you've got?
No.
There you go. So the other question that everybody wants to know the answer to is when Vince and Andy will tour. But I'm afraid we're not going to tell you. A tour is dependent on the album. The album is in the works. Conversations have started about a tour, but that's kind of as much as we can reveal at this stage. Now on to your questions. First question is from Rich. Vince, what's the funniest costume you've worn on stage, and why was it the cactus?
I love that cactus, man. I mean, who would have thought, We had this fantastic dress designer called Team Bright, and he's been working with us for years. And he just comes up with this crazy, nutty ideas. So he goes, Vince, how do you feel about being a cactus? This, I think it was a cowboy tour, it must have been a cowboy tour, right? Obviously. Duh. And I went, yeah, I can do that. I mean, it's really hard to play chord G when you're wearing a cactus. I don't know why. A, D, C, F, and A minor work very well, but when you do that one chord, it's like you're prickly. But it was fun.
From Alan, who would win in a tickling competition between Vince and Andy? Are you ticklish, Andy?
I've never tried tickling Vince, really. I think he's probably got quite sickly bollocks, but
So, over to you.
Sorry, what's the question?
Who would win in a tickling competition between you and Andy?
I think I could tickle Andy. No worries. No problem.
he's tickled me till I fall on the floor.
Alice asks, have you ever thought the lyrics to one of your songs would be better suited to the music of another song?
Oh, it's really hard, these questions. It's too technical. Andy.
So I don't know if I can quite understand the concept of that question. So she's kind of saying like if we would sing, like money, 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 but to one of our songs?
I think it's do the lyrics to one of your songs. Do you feel that musically they would match a different song? Anything you would like to add to that?
be right together, so they're married. As we are married. No, we are married.
From Alan, where is the most unusual place you have been recognised?
Shouldn't say that, but that's when I stopped going there. Was sauna in Amsterdam.
And it was me that recognised him.
Needless to say, they were looking up at the time.
We're moving on. What did you think of the Killers song that blended a little respect into one of their tracks? How does it feel to hear your music reinterpreted? Andy, you're the Killers friend.
I don't know it. We did it live on stage, didn't we? Oh, so we're only human. Was it that one?
No.
Yeah, so it's really good, that song. No, Random was really sweet, and it's a great band, and they made me feel very comfortable, so, yeah.
It's always incredibly flattering.
Weird.
You know, I mean, we'd never sue anybody for nicking our stuff, because someone will sue us for nicking everything.
Which song do you both enjoy performing the most? Which song do you both enjoy performing the most?
I like singing Blue Savannah all the time.
Well, I like the respect, obviously.
How did you get Jason Statham in your Run to the Sun music video?
Well, no. Jason was a martial arts champion, wasn't he, before then? Wasn't he like a real black belt judo or something like that?
That wasn't the question.
Is it? I don't know, but yeah, that was pure by chance that we got him on the video before he became really famous. Now he's more famous. He should be the new James Bond. He really should.
If ABBA were to do a cover version of one of your songs, which song would you choose for them? That's from Debbie.
Take shots on me.
One of your songs for ABBA to perform.
Siren Song?
Got suggestions, Marcus? It's weird because when we did that, the other thing, and then wasn't there a band that did Apparatus?
Oh, yeah.
Called,
Erasure.
Born Again.
Yes, Born Again, yes.
And they did Erasure-esque. Yeah.
That's right,
Which
yeah.
they did a very good version of Stop, which was kind of Take Shots on Me-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think if ABBA were to cover one of us, I mean, you know, as I say, it's always incredibly flattering.
Yeah.
A band covers your song. And it's not like ABBA's going to ever do that. But if
Hello, ABBA!
But if they were to cover one of our songs, it would probably be from the Rock Me Gently.
Yeah. That'd be great, actually. I can imagine that. Yeah.
From Joshua, Hideaway has been a powerful anthem for self-acceptance and coming out for many fans. How do you feel its message resonates with audiences today?
I don't think people would know that song today because it's of an era, and you know, lots and lots. Just because I'm an out gay person doesn't mean that all the other gay people in the world don't know who you are. So, same with you know, Little Nas and all these people, Sam Smith, and you know, I kind of feel. I don't know, I can't really give them very much advice because everyone's all on their own journey really, aren't they? So, but they've got their own songs, so I don't know. Well, I kind of said it. I said I was gay when I thought it was necessary to say that, and I don't know if it's not necessary anymore, but then it was. Yeah.
For some reason we get this question every night and we get multiple versions of it. And it's an anonymous one, so I don't know if it's the same person asking it again and again. But it is, what are your favourite crisps? Vince, you're a...
Crisps.
Crisps or any savoury snack?
Oh, it's going to be, well, at the moment it's what's it? 100%.
I do like the goldfish in America, the cheddar ones. But also I like Worcestershire sauce flavour.
From David, your sound has remained distinctly Erasure over the decades. How do you balance staying true to that identity while still evolving creatively?
Well, I think you try and do a different album every time. I mean, it's not like we go, oh yeah, that's the sound. So I hopefully try and develop new sounds. Andy comes up with new vocal ideas and lyrical ideas. And, you know, you don't want to be making the same friggin' album all the time, you know, for sure. So, but in our minds, they're all different, I think.
Yeah, I mean, often when we're doing the songwriting, we do say to each other, oh no, we can't do that, we've sang that before, that line. So we kind of do sing, sometimes there's a similar road that you take when you're writing, because you're trying to discover a new way through the same landscape kind of thing.
Question from Kurt. I'm sure this has been asked before, but your fans and the Pet Shop Boy fans have a lot of crossover. Could there ever be a collaboration project with them?
Well, I think it's purely... I'm going to get in such trouble right now. Because I know Chris is a huge fan of Vince's work, I know that. And Chris's sister, she loves Erasure, so if Neil and I were to get together and work out some part we could sing together, I think they could come up with some brilliant music.
You're up for that, Vince.
But they don't need to, do they? They don't. Come on.
Nicola asks, you're off to a desert island. What's the one luxury item that you're taking that you can't live without? Vince.
It's really boring, middle-aged, the Radio 4.
Andy.
I'll have to have a toothbrush because all my teeth will fall out otherwise. Yeah.
Do either of you like Marmite? Says Alan.
Yeah.
So yes from Andy. Do you like Marmite, Vince?
Marmite?
A yes and a no. Is there any one song that you wish you had written? That's from Kevlar.
I wish I'd written, well, wish we'd written I'm Not in Love by 10cc.
Oh, yeah. I agree. That's a good one, yeah. I'm not in love, so don't forget it. It's just a silly phase I'm going through.
This is from Rob and Emily, and they say, we travelled from Ireland for tonight, thank you. The older we get, the more I dislike airports. How do you feel about virtual gigs, like ABBA or Jean-Michel Jarre?
Virtual gig? Oh, gig.
Virtual gigs.
No. If I'm dead, I want to be dead.
Virtual gigs, Vince?
Would you like to be an avatar, Vince?
Like the ABBA journey.
Like live on forever doing
I
concerts?
see, well, you know I am an avatar.
Doing concerts. He's won already, didn't you know?
Relive the cactus.
From Dave, for Vince, will you ever move back to the UK?
No. No. I mean, I love the UK. But it's gotten so freaking cold here. And I live in San Diego, so it's like 72 degrees Fahrenheit, old money, all the time. And I just get, you know, you get older, obviously you get older, and then you just feel the cold so much.
He's earned it to go in.
Yeah. I mean, I love coming here. I mean, this little tour that we've done has been super fun. And, you know, we've met all our friends and stuff, and it's lovely to meet all you guys. But, no, I
Just feel the cold.
I need to get back to do my surfing.
Gary says, William Orbit's remix of Supernature is a favourite mix for me. What's your favourite remix? I'm assuming Erasure remix.
I love that Ship and Falls one.
Yeah.
Who's that by?
The Orb. Is it the Orb or Orbital?
I think it's Orb. The Orb, yeah. There was just Ship and Falls
Yeah.
remix.
Hey,
Mate.
Snoopy!
Yes. That's a good one.
What about you?
I do love that one. I love that one. And also the William Orbit mix of Star, which is I think it's called the Trafalgar mix. Trafalgar.
Everyone knows what you mean. So Tegan is 10 years old, possibly the youngest person here, so hello Tegan. And she asks, what did you eat on Monday? Brilliant question.
What's today? Today's Sunday. Oh my God.
So, to bring these guys in, so on Monday, it was the first day of rehearsals for this tour, and we were in Glasgow. And it was our first...
That was the first night in the hotel or the second night? Second night.
Second night.
Well, I'm ashamed to say I had McDonald's. Via Uber. It was a double fish Mac though, so.
Tuesday we had fish and chips.
Yeah, you did. It was the day before.
Yeah, we had fish and chips. Yeah, that's right.
That was Tuesday.
Back to the railway bridge, right? We went to get a beer, of course.
The Korean place though.
Oh, we went to the KFC. Yes, Korean fried chicken. Recommended.
Thank you, Tegan. From Alan, what is on both of your Christmas lists for 2025?
Ooh, I can't say because it'll ruin the surprise.
What's on your Christmas list is? As in want or given?
Want.
I don't want anything. I mean, I just want to, I'm going to go to New York and see my son, see my sister-in-law, and I'll do the usual thing of, because they can't cook, cook the dinner, but I'm sort of looking forward
He'll
to it.
make the turkey when he Vince.
No, roast beef.
Goes on roast.
How would you describe the other in one word? Andy, you go first. One word for Vince.
The other. No, he's strange. Still, after all these years, he's strange. In a nice way.
Describe Andy in one word, in a nice way.
C-U-N-T.
I think Andy's son.
Sane.
Same.
Cute. See, I'm the same one.
Rich N says, what was the biggest mishap to occur at one of your gigs?
There's been a few. I mean, in America one time that we did this, it wasn't a mishap so much, but the roof collapsed. Well, it was a mishap, I guess. Yeah. But we've had a few. Well,
A few earthquakes and things like that.
earthquakes, yeah, fires. You know, the usual stuff.
Bombs.
Yeah.
Yeah. No plane crashes so far.
No.
It's dangerous being in Erasure. 40 years is a fantastic achievement, says Claire.
I don't do decades. Nice.
If you could be remembered for one album, which one would it be? And if you could remove one album from existence, which one would it be? I'm assuming it's Erasure albums.
Alright, other people's songs gone.
Which one would you be remembered for?
Wonderland. Is this the very first one?
I think so, don't you?
Well, you know, the album I always refer back to is Chorus. It's still my favourite album. Apart from the next one that we're doing, which will be even better. The one I would like to not love out.
Alan says, can I have a group hug? I think that's for all of us. From Rich, knowing yourself as you do now, what advice would you give to your 1985 self and why? Please, you go first.
You know,
It's hard, it's hard. When we met.
I don't know if I've any advice really. I mean, it's, you know, Andy and I have been so fortunate. We've met you guys for a start. And you know, it's been an amazing journey for us. We've been so frigging lucky over the time. Andy and I got to know each other really intimately, and we've got to written some fairly good songs. And I mean, you can't knock it. You know, I mean, I always tell people I have the best job in the world. You know, I do.
I would just say. I would just say, never ever moan about a thing because you don't know how fucking lucky you've got it.
This is a great question from Paul. He says, if I gave you both £20 and sent you to a charity shop, what would you come out with? What would you spend £20 in a charity shop?
Well, obviously, books of watches.
They don't sell watches in charity shops.
I guess a nice pair of shoes, a nice pair of boots.
Nice boots.
Well, one time I did go to the charity shop and I bought a pair of ice skates. They were too small, but I thought I could take the blades off and walk in them, but I didn't try it.
If you could do a tour over again, which one would you do?
None, obviously.
Vince and Andy, how do you feel when fans have Erasure tattoos? It's an anonymous question.
It's all right. I mean, when somebody asks you to sign their arm and they're going to do a tattoo, you're like, oh, it's like a huge responsibility. So I just make it as nice as I possibly can. It's up to them.
Vince, how do you feel about people with Erasure tattoos?
Well, I have one on my bum, actually. So I'm good with it. I'm fine.
Charlotte asks, do geese have teeth?
Do geese have teeth? I think they have like really sharp bits
Yes.
inside their beaks, but they're not teeth. But they can really hurt you.
But they are delicious, though.
More.
We are solving all the problems of the world tonight. Thank you to Erasure, you've saved more people than you'll ever know. Oh. What are your thoughts on another Other People's Songs album? I think Andy's made that one a bit clear already.
No, I think one of the hardest things in the world is to do cover versions. choose what songs of other people's to do, and it kind of becomes a bit futile in the end, do you think? It's lovely singing a song or two, but not like a whole collection of songs.
With the problem also with covers is you want to do a cover because it's so brilliant, and then you're trying to make it better or do a different type of version. I think when we did that cover of the Peter Gabriel track, I thought that was quite good. It was quite different from what, what he was
Salisbury Hill.
he did already. So he says that, right? He's the one that always says, "Oh, let's do such and such cover."
Yeah.
The B-side.
Full of contradictions, me. Yeah, but you do kind of end up shooting yourself in the foot though when you do other people's songs, because you love them so much, the songs, and then you ruin them.
From Marilyn to Vince, would you consider making another dark ambient album?
I think whatever I do on my own would probably be very dark. Anyway.
From Donna for Andy, do you have any special techniques for remembering your lyrics?
Well, apart from having one of those things, whatever they're called, prompter, no. It's it's like anything. When you're tired, you can't remember. So, all I can recommend is a good night's sleep before.
Charlotte says, please come to Cornwall, you can stay with us, we'll feed you loads of pasties and cream teas. Question from an anonymous submitter. Vince, how many synthesizers do you now own?
This is really boring.
1,000?
93.
Is that all? 93? Wow, I thought it was like thousands.
Question from John. What would Vince say is Andy's best trait? And what would Andy say is Vince's best trait? Who wants to go first? No one wants to go first.
You know what, Andy is really like chilled and kind and generous and I couldn't wish for a better friend.
I love Vince. What is there not to like, you know?
From Tanya, you have said how much you love your rhythmics. Is there one of their songs you wish you had written? Andy.
Eurythmics. I like Jennifer.
I love Jennifer.
Yeah.
Jennifer.
From Sweet Dreams of Maybe This.
Good one from Russell, because I've forgotten this happened. Do you have memories of performing in Bristol? Am I right in thinking your first gig as Erasure was in Bristol? And I believe that's true, the Bristol Domino Club.
Something like that, wasn't it? It's closed down now. Andy knew the licensee. Andy's our tour manager. He used to live here in Bristol, so we played at his Domino's Club, who was also a guy called Andy, wasn't he? The tour manager.
Oh, there was Andy, the sound guy.
Yeah.
He used to run that, do the sound for that venue, I think. And yeah, that was our very first show ever. And we were rubbish.
Was anyone here there? Andrew says, how do you resolve disputes? Chess, arm wrestling, good old-fashioned shout?
You go, just come to an agreement.
We don't actually do the disputes, we just...
You get other people to do it for us.
Andy, what jobs were you doing to earn money before that audition in 1985?
Which jobs was I doing? I was making sandwiches in St Paul's, selling ladies' shoes in Debenhams, and working on the market stall in Peterborough.
Vince, do you think Oscar will follow your footsteps into the world of music? That's from Brian.
This being filmed, what?
Not by me.
No, my son is, I think he's quite talented.
With numbers.
Yeah, he's super with numbers. So we'll see. I mean, you know, I think obviously I'll support him. And there is there's a fantastic draw to making music. It's not just about ego or being famous or anything. It's like it's in your sort of soul. And so, he's actually put out 4 albums thus far, but only his art business, which is fine. So I will support him forever. So hopefully, something might come of it, and then we get a fucking proper job.
Well, one last question. If you could only perform one song for the rest of your lives, but it had to be a nursery rhyme, what would you choose?
God. Hickory Hickory Dock. What's it called? And now it's gone up the clock. That's all I know. And the mouse came down and the clock fell down. What happened to the mouse? He came back down again.
I'm not sure. Vince, do you know anything about the mouse? I can't remember. If you could only perform one song for the rest of your life, but it had to be a nursery rhyme, what would you choose?
Probably London Bridge is falling down.
Yeah. St Clements.
Yeah.
And that is the end
What a great end.
of the Ask Erasure section.